Hello guys, my name is Ashok and today I am going to show you how we can build this landing page using Webflow. So here you can see I have created a project for this particular tutorial session. So this design in Figma, I have designed this landing page hero section in Figma and I will convert this into a live website using Webflow. Webflow is an online tool where you can build websites if you don't know how to build website using HTML, CSS, but you must have some basic knowledge of CSS and HTML structure to make a beautiful website on Webflow. So I hope you guys learn from it from this tutorial, and let's get started. Welcome back guys. So first we gonna need to build is this image section, right? So in Webflow you can click here on this add button sign. When you click that button, so you can use elements that Webflow provides to build a website. As you can see, they have container, grids, columns and section. To build this image section, I'm going to use this section here. Just drag and drop here, or you can just double click here. So after selecting that section, so as you can see here, you can see that section right in the bottom. So even in this panel, in this navigator panel, you can see the structure of your website. Like the first is the body section, then is the section that you want to add this image in, right? So here I am going to give it a name called hero bg. So what I want is, I want a full size of a hero section, full width and full height. Whether you are using a laptop, then it will look the full height and full width. So to make that, I'm going to do 100%, not 100%, but 100 viewport width and 100 viewport height, right? So now you can see it's here, the blue line is here. So it's a full width and full height section. So the next step is to add an image. So go to this background section here and click on this plus sign or add sign. As you can see, they are already putting their default image. So just untick this, choose image. So I have gone already and added few images that I want here on this my hero section. So as you can see, this image, main background image, and the logo I have uploaded here. So it's a very simple process to upload images here. You just have to click here and upload any image you want. So now you can see I want to use this image, so I'll click here, so it will be added here. So I want image to be cover, so it should be full size, and I want it into center. As you can see, it's in center. I don't want any kind of tiles there, so I will remove that, right? Okay. So the next step is to create this overlay. I'm not using image with overlay, but I'm putting overlay on the image because whenever client wants to change this image, so they can change it from, so they can change the image only. They don't need to change overlay, or if they want to change overlay in future, then they can do that. So here click on this section, hero bg, go to background section again, then add a overlay. See here, color overlay. Okay, so go to Figma, click here, overlay. The color of the overlay is 10316B and the opacity is 78%, right? So I will put the image here. So now it's there. Make it 78%. See, as you can see, it looks quite similar to these now. So now the next step is to add this navigation bar. Before we do that, I would like to explain few more things that we must have in our website. So add a navigation from here first, right? As you can see, nav bar. Go in the component section. In the component section, there is a nav bar. So nav bar is there. So I don't want the nav bar in the BG section, right? In hero BG section, I want it outside of it. Why I want it outside? Because I want to make it absolute nav, site nav. Give it a name, site nav. Then go to position section, make it absolute, right? Yeah, make it absolute and go and show it in the top, so it will go that top. So you can see, make it absolute, then click on here, a top part, so it will be added there. Excuse me. So now what I want to do is I will go ahead and create my own container here. So as you can see, the size of my own container here is, see here, click on this grid layout, right? Yeah, I'm using 12 column grid layout here. The size of this container is first take all these items from the container and delete the container. Now now add a div section there, right? A div block in the side nav, and add all those items: brand, nav menu, right? Okay, pardon me. Yeah, now you can see it. Yeah, it's there, right? It's in this section. So give it a name, site container, right? Okay, so what I want to do is, okay, not there. Okay, auto, make it auto, make it auto too, right? So the width of that particular container I'm using 90%, right? And the max width of that container is 1200 pixels. So as you can see here, right? Okay, so we have our container there. So what I want to do is, in the site nav, I want to remove that this gray background from there. So in the background section, there is a color, make it transparent. Click here, it will be transparent, right? Just like we are getting this kind of layout now. So add a logo there, click here, go there, add your logo in there, right? It is there. So the next step is to make these links white. Give it a name, nav link, make it white. So now what will happen is, give it a name or a nav link. So see, the colors are changing. Nav link. Okay, so you're here. So if you go there in a Figma, so the font size is 14 pixels and it's regular, and I'm using Poppins here. Poppins is a free fonts, guys, so you can find it from Google Fonts. easily. So as you can see, there is a 40 pixel of padding or margin, you can say, I have given between these links. So it is already there because 20 pixel, it's putting 20 pixels from left and right. So even about session also putting 20 and 20. So it 20 plus 20 becomes 40. So I don't need to change it for now. But in future you might have a 15, then you have to decrease the from 20 to 15 pixels of margins from left and right side. So as you can see, there is one more thing that I want to add is the button, the CTA button. Before I add that button, I want to put some margins from the top. As you can see, it's 40 here. So I want to put that margin from the top for this side nav, right? Put some margins from the top is 40 pixels. Okay, it's here. So now I want to do is I want to make it a flex, right? Top, center. So after doing this, all the items are there in this area or in this side nav are in a center align. So let's add this enroll now button in the menu section, right? Go there, add a button there. See, I have a button there, add now button. So guys, you can see there is a padding, it's the button is putting, so we can remove that also and give it a name called button or flags, make it flags. Oh sorry, it's my mistake, not this thing, but okay, remove this for now. Give it a name called button, turn right. So it is outside that section. So what I want to do is remove these flags from here. So as you can see guys, the button is down there. I added this button in this nav menu with this nav link, navigation link, you can say. Click on that particular nav section here in nav menu, make it flags. So the button and the links will be side by side. So if you don't get this layout, so you might have the by default the line is on the top. Yeah, it starts from the top, so you have to make it a center line, so the everything will be in a center line. So now what I want is I want to give it a color and make it rounded just like a pill. Go there, click on this button, I've added the color, enroll now. As you can see, I'm using a semi bold font, pop-ins and a semi bold weight with a 13 pixel off. So semi bold 13 right? And the color is black. So I already added the color here. So before you start any project, you should add everything there, colors and the images and everything. So I want to make it a rounded. So how we can do that is go there and give it 100%, right? So even there is a padding there, so you can see 40 and 15 15. So from left and right it's a 40 pixel padding, right? 40 40, and from top and bottom it's 15. As you can see it is there, so you still need to make it 100 pixels, so it will be like that only, right? Okay, got it. New menu, okay, sorry, my mistake, I added. So that's what I was wondering, why it's not putting some padding there. Make it 0, or you can click here and make it 0 if you don't want to type it out. Okay, so the thing I'm missing here is I want to put 20% margins from the left side to equal the size of this, right? So add 20 from that. So now you can see it looks quite similar to it. But there's one more thing that I want to add, a shadow there. So the blur is 12, x is nothing, it's 0, and y is 3, and a black, and a 16% of opacity. So go there, add a box shadow, make it 180 degree, because I want the light to become from here, so the shadow comes down here, right? So the distance, blur was 12, color was black with 16% of opacity, right? Got it? So now the x is nothing, distance is nothing, but the y is 3, size y is 3. As you can see, it is there. I hope you can see it. Let's go into preview mode. Okay, so we are getting what we have designed here. So go ahead and give some margin to this. See, make it a center, right? So it is there, so you can see it's in a line. So the next thing I want to add is I want to give it say whenever I hover on these links, I want to give a particular color there. So you can achieve that using the stats. Here you can click here on stats on a hover. In hover mode, I want to make it gold, right? So whenever I hover, it will be gold, it will become gold color. So another thing I want to do is I want to change this home, training, pricing, copy and paste here to add another link. Just Ctrl C and Ctrl V. and blocks, right? So the links are there. So the very next thing I want to add is this hero content. To make that, I will go to my navigator. In my hero busy section, I will add a division right there. So it is there. If you can see it is there. So first thing I want to make a hero section, amend this hero image section a flags and make it vertically align center and even justified center. So the div block would come into center, will be in the center, right? So after doing that, so what we need is a heading, description, means paragraph, and a button. So go into elements section and a heading. The next thing was to add that, if you can also use text block if you want, but I will use a paragraph, right? And I will use a button out there. So give it a name, button. So excuse me. So as you can see, it's quite messed up right here right now. So what I will do is I will add that container that we have used here. As you can see, this site container, to make it align to this life coach and this button, right? So go ahead and add that site container, new div. So give it a name before you add that hero content, right? Before that, add a new division, right? It is there. Give it a name called site content. See, it's here. So the very next thing I want to do is I want to make it, all the text should be left aligned. Okay. So go ahead, copy this heading text and give it, paste it here. Also copy this schedule content, add here. Also copy a button name. So I haven't changed this, so I will go ahead and change that here also. It's enroll now, I guess. So I'm using these bright colors here to get the user's attention on the call to actions we want them to make. So so go down there and make it. So here's the thing. So I want to make it I want to give a max width to this heading section. If we go there, so it's 6 11. So go there and add, so here you can hit 615 pixels. Okay, I want that business to be alone, so I will go ahead and put some more. So it is there. So it is there. Go down. See, it is there, right? Just like this. So the properties of these are 48 pixels regular and 40 pixels regular. In the typography section, not bold, it's regular. 40 pixels, make it white, right? So as you can see, you are getting this. So give some line height there. I'm giving 52 or 50. Excuse me. So make this similar to this side. 563, right? Go there, give it a max width 560, give it a color, and the font size I want it to be 15, and the line height should be that. The one more thing I want to add is I want to give a padding from 24 from the top and 30 from the bottom, right, to this. So let's go in the spacing section, give some padding 24, and for to this give it a 30, and don't forget to make it 0. So this by default gives you that effect, right? So as you can see, we are achieving what we were. So sometimes what happen, it adds by default, so we don't want that there. So you can see it is there, right? Sometimes you have to do things, yeah, you have to change a few things sometimes. So you have given here in design, you can see it looks nice, but when you start developing it looks a little bit odd. It's a block, display flags, make it flags or show it horizontally, make everything on there, left side. Okay. So as you can see, the schedule webinar is putting some margins from the left side. It is because we have given here margins of 20 pixels, right? So in this section I don't want that 20 pixels from the left side. So what I will do is I will add another class called button webinar, and I will remove that margins from there. So when you add another class in for the same class, it is called combo button, or it is called combo class. I would say not combo button particularly, because you might have combo heading. It's a combo class. So as you can see, we have everything what we were looking for. So here's the design, here's the coding, right? So am I missing here anything or not? No, it's there. So as you can see, it looks nice on the web also, on the tablet also. So yeah guys, here we have finished hero section in 30 minutes. So I hope you have learned from this particular tutorial. In future I'm also going to do some design work. So I'm also going to design some landing pages, some websites, some mobile apps, and also going to convert them into a live website using Webflow. So you can add animations, but I'm not adding those animations here. In future tutorials I will also do tutorials on animations, how you can use animations in Webflow. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and got knowledge from it. If you like this video, please subscribe, share it with your friends who are aspiring to be a web designer and they are a designer but don't know how to code it out. So Webflow is a best tool out there. It's free. You can get 2 projects free in Webflow. So I suggest you to use it once, and I'm pretty sure you guys will love it. And See you in the next tutorial. Have a good day.